still have no real answers. What's going to happen in 5 years, 10 years? I don't know that anybody knows. We just trying to survive.
Trying to survive. And that is how a lot of folks in East Palestine, Ohio feel 1 year after the toxic train derailment and disaster there. On Friday of this week, President Biden will be visiting that community for the first time since the derailment more than a year later. The White House said this about the visit, that the president will discuss his commitment to ensuring the people of East Palestine are not defined by this single event, and that his administration is delivering on the needs of families, businesses, and affected residents. One of those affected residents is joining us now, Jami Wallace. She had to move out of her East Palestine home after it became contaminated by dangerous chemicals. And I had my eye on you in the monitor here in the studio as I read the president's statement, or the White House's statement, Jami, and I could see you shaking your head. What are your expectations for this visit Friday?
I mean, to me, from the press release, it sounds like he will be talking at us and not to us. Our needs have not been met as residents. So, if he's coming just for a photo op, that's really disappointing. We need to see action. It's been a year. We've shown all the issues. They're playing politics with our children's lives. And I'm just praying that this is not just another stunt to show that they're doing something when they're not.
So if you had a moment with the president, what would you say to him in terms of specific action you all and others would like to see?
Yeah, first of all, I would just try to appeal to him as a human. I cannot believe that in the United States of America, if people knew how we were suffering, children with bloody noses, that they would want something done. So, as the president, we need to have indoor air testing. We need to have health care for life. We deserve to, have this federal funds available to us through this emergency declaration. So we've been waiting for a year. The time was then, the time is now, and he needs to come in and take action.
This has been such a year, a nightmare year for you. At what point, Jami, did you decide to move from your home because of what you were dealing with?
I never really got to make that decision. On February 14th of last year, after the derailment happened, the lead toxicologist for CTEH, which is the railroad's testing company, found a pathway to vapor intrusion in my basement. However, they still refuse to test indoor air. Now I live in East Liverpool, Ohio, but all I want is my life back, my hometown back, my sense of security back. And I won't stop until I know every child in East Palestine is being tucked into a safe bed at night.
What will it take to rebuild trust for you?
Oh, wow. I don't know that the EPA can ever rebuild trust, to be quite honest. They broke my trust to the level of my child's life. They told us it was safe to go home. Had I not raised my voice and thrown a fit, my daughter could have been in that home and she could not be with us right now. At this point, what we need are independent testers that are chosen by the community. That trust has been lost. It's continued to be lost. The talking in circles, different EPA agents saying different things. We need independent testers at this point.
Wow. And how about your health, Jami, and that of your kids? What have you guys been experiencing?
We had upper respiratory infections, allegedly, right after the derailment. She's not been back in town since the night of the derailment, but it's still concerning when you ask your pediatrician, like, is there something that I can start testing my child for now that may help her long-term, health and being able to track her health? And they flat out say, we don't know. We're not toxicologists. They put this clinic in East Palestine, but they didn't employ a toxicologist. So we still don't have answers. We still don't have doctors in the area that can give answers. I'll tell you, my mother has been very sick since returning back to her house in November. And all her doctor can tell her is get out of East Palestine.
Right. And then what do you do with your home if you choose to move? Right. What then?
And people don't want to know or move. I'm sorry. People don't want to move. They want to know if it's safe to stay. A lot of these homes are multi-generational. Other people just can't afford it. I mean, if you had to pick up and move right now and replace all of your furniture, including your beds, anything that's fabric, your couch, your bedding, your clothes, who really has the money to do that in this economy?
Right. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.